just a young boy standing to my mother's knee. She would listen to the music that would shape the man in me. Just a rockin' and a rollin' and a folk and rollin', stonin' as I spend my days going to the place where I can hear the Mr. Singer Man play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. 6-string at the ready, got that spotlight on your smile. You drove your Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Strike a secret chord like David, sing as loudly as you can about how Daddy was a trucker or a hard-working man. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. Let's all take a moment to be grateful for the songs that the singers of all nations have been sharing for so long. Let's be grateful for another filled with music happy day. Let's make sure that all these singers never ever go away. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, sing our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy you. Oh, Mr. Singer Man, play our favorite song again. Tell us about adventure, about the road that brought you here. Share your heartache and your lessons about love, and we will listen, and I promise I will buy you a beer. Promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy you CDs. Promise I will buy you. Promise I will buy your MP3s.
Good evening, lovers of songs, lovers of songwriters. Hopefully I'm not on mute. Welcome back, whatever the case may be. It is Monday, the 11th of March, and the Songwriter Show here on my YouTube channel, dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. And it's great to have you with us. Lots of live chatters I see as well, and I will give you a shout out in just a minute. Great to have you with us. Tonight's show, folks, as always, brought to us by the great people of Sangreal, the world of the Celts and more. Sangreal.be, side by side with the Rua Room, and lovely to have them on board. Great to have them on board. If you haven't done so already, or it's your first time to one of these shows, would you give me an old thumbs up there? That helps the old channel a great deal. Subscribing, of course, helps the channel a great deal, as does sharing a video. This video or any video from the channel gets the songwriters heard and builds the channel a little bit for me. You can follow the Rua Room there at the Rua Room, Facebook and Instagram. How's that? Easy peasy. Great. Show number 49, folks, tonight, and a great one I have lined up for you too. Lots of fantastic singer-songwriters with their fantastic videos, and I'm going to play from my own archive or from the videos sent in to me by other artists from around the world. I see Eamon McCormick is tuned in there. Good to have you with us from your couch to mine. Good to have a great song coming up from Eamon in the show. I see Phil Hogg. I see Guitar Chris Michael Songs in the US of A. Great to have you. Of course, the Boorman, Mr. Mojo is over there. Good to have you, Stephen. Rabid Jack, of course, you heard Rabid Jack singing us in there with his intro song, Mr. Singerman. And great to have him. Jack has a brand new album out, and I'll be talking about Jack later on in the show. He's got a live stream here from the Rua Room on the 12th of the 22nd of March. Is that right, Jack? Yes. Don't miss it. Val Speller. Hello, Val. Great to have you with us. And I see Anna from Shannonbridge tuned in as well. Who am I missing here? The Black Flamingo, of course, Joe. Thanks, Joe, for tuning in. I have one of your recommended artists coming up later on as well in the show. Phil Hogg from the banks of the River Tyne. Hello, sir, and great to have you. Anita is in from Norway. Great amount of chatters. It's lovely to have you all here with us. If I missed anyone, Camilla, hello, from down under, is it? Bernston, of course, Bernston Music. Mr. Bernston, the boy from the County Hell. That's Hell, Norway. Great to have you. You found some time to be with us, which is really great. Lovely to have you here. Einstein really is. So I think I shouted out all the chatters. Did I miss anybody? If not, I'll come back to you as we get into the show. I hope you'll stick with us for the next hour and a bit, folks, while we run through these fantastic singer-songwriters. And I am going to start off tonight's proceedings with a man, one of the very recent artists who performed here in the Rua Room. Mark Summers is his name. He lives over here in Ostend, over by the beach there. You might detect a slight Leeds accent in his singing. I don't know. Phil Hogg might detect a Leeds accent, but let me know what you think. He's a great artist, great songwriter. I met you at just the right time. It's called song number 1 tonight. Take it away, Mark Summers.
There's no words to describe how good you make me feel, the hurt you heal, and the trouble you dissolve with your kindness, with your love, with your patience and quiet resolve. You have lived and experienced so much. Find yourself a place of love without bitterness or expectation. And I met you at just the right time. And I met you at just the right time. And I met you at just the right time. Ignite in you a wonderful fire which burns me up and fills me with desire, with your passion and your grace, your compassion and boisterous ways. You have lived place of love without bitterness or expectation. And I met you at just the right time. And I met you at just the right time. And I met you at just the right time.
Yeah, kicking it off there. Big thank you to Mr. Mark Summers from Ostend there with his wonderful hand-built, custom-made oakwood guitars. They don't make them anymore, I believe. From England, Mark's a great man, says Stephen, one of the most awesome custom guitars indeed you've ever seen. Ostend rules. UK guitar, correct, sir. Oakwood, they were called in their day. Really. Thank you very much for all the comments, folks. And thanks to the Black Flamingo. I didn't say hi to Camellia there. I think I did. But I see Small Ships there is in. It's Tuesday morning for you. Thanks for being here, sir. Missed you last week. I missed you all last week. Did you miss me? I had to hit the motherland. And it was a great time in Ireland. And back again now. Every Monday night here on the Rua Room, songs from the Rua Room. Guitar sounds more exotic, Stephen. Yeah, it's actually British. Thumbs up there from Guitar Chris. And great songs, says Rebbe Jack. I don't know if you got the Leeds accent, did you, Phil? But Leeds plus Belgium, it's a good combination. Yeah. It is. And it was nice, says Camellia. Thank you. And thank you all for the great comments. And I love the rough voice too, Anita, indeed. The well-travelled troubadour is that man. And yeah, Leeds will do that to you as well. Bravo, Mark. Stephen, a good mojo just met. Yeah, I've got a couple of new members in the channel. I'll talk to you about that during the break, but it's nice to welcome Stephen and Reba Jack, who are channel members. Rua Room royalty, shall we say. Although I appreciate all of you, of course. But thank you to Stephen and Reba Jack. A little shout out there to the lads for being members of the channel. And I'll talk to you about that more during the break. Super, Susanna. The Reuter Zilker. Thank you well. Hartelijk bedankt, Anna. Good to see you last weekend as well. And there's the lady whose song is just coming up next. That was a great time. And Anna Bullock is in central France. Bonsoir, Anna Bullock, the Australian lady living in France. And so, yeah. And thank you. Happy to hear you had a good time back in Ireland. Thanks, Phil. Much appreciated. It was to say goodbye to me, the ashes, or lay my ashes, the ashes of my dad to rest. We cremated him in November, but of course, Irish funerals are always good fun. So we had good fun. Yes, we did. We sure did. You appreciate the exclusive emojis. Yeah. Well, that's, I got to give you something for your trouble. So there you go. Lots of exclusive emojis and little things like that. Bonsoir, Anna. Good to have you with us. And there is the man himself. Good to see you, David. Australians all over the place. Yeah, I know. We have an Australian coming up on the show as well. 2 Australians tonight. And a few Irish as well on the run up to St. Patrick's Day, folks. I'm going to play a few Irish artists tonight and a few next Monday as well. So that's the plan tonight. But anyway, let's get on with the show. Have you ever heard a woman playing the blues on a harp? And I don't mean the harp. Now, guys, I'm talking about the harp. Yes, she's an Australian living in France, and her name is Anna Bullock. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Anna, this is herself and her trio. Not Gonna Cry this time is the name of the song. And check out this awesome track from Anna Bullock. It's really great. Blues on the harp, folks. Where would you get it on a Monday night?
I'm not gonna cry this time. I've been waiting, wait so goddamn long, my heart it turned to stone. I've been petrified, and I'm not gonna cry this time. You can have it. You can have it your own way. 'Cause I'm dead. And baby, there ain't no way. I'm not patient. Hit me blind and swear again to you someday. But I'm going dry, and I'm not gonna cry this time. You can have it. You can have it your own way. 'Cause I'm bad. Baby, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. My pain. Hit me blind and swear again to you someday. But I'm going dry. I'm not gonna cry this time. I am not gonna cry this time.
Jazzy, bluesy, harpy, and lovely. What a voice and what a great track. Anna Bullock, the Australian living in France, and so glad that we got to contact each other and reach out to each other on social media and find each other, is what I'm trying to say, because that's a great track and she's a great artist. And thanks for being here tonight as well, Anna, over there. So good to have you on the show. How cool is that, says Guitar Chris. I know, absolutely. Surprisingly wicked, says Anita. Kind of bluesy and jazzy at the same time, says Bernstein Music. Lovely stuff. Yeah, really, really good stuff there. It's so awesome, says Joe from the Black Flamingo. Goosebump stuff and a voice that makes me think of Etta James. I think she'll like that comment. What a voice. Great voice. Great vibe to it all. Thank you, Mr. Small Chips in Tasmania. Lovely to have you with us, and good morning to you over there. Phil Hugg says it's amazing. The harp lends a really different feel, but still totally bluesy. And great singing too. Thank you, Phil. Great vibes, says Anna. Yeah. A blarp, a blues harp, very good. I tell you what, it's early in the morning in Tasmania, but he's sharp as a tick. That's class as Eamon McCormick for the rest of my career. When someone asks if they can get up and play some harp with me, I'm going to have to ask if you mean harmonica or a real harp like Anna. Oh, Lord. It's great to have the wit. The wit is out. Speaking of witty people, there's Dom Torregrossa from Yonkers. Good afternoon over there, Dom, and thank you for tuning in. Great to have you with us. My voice is distorting a bit here, but no, well, just my earphones, I think, should be okay there. I hope. Awesome song. What a vocal. Love the... that's the wrong comment there. Love the harp. It's so unique. Yeah, absolutely. What Rebbe Jack said. And Camilla said that was awesome. Anna Bullock says, blarp, I'm stealing that. There you go. From a Tasmanian to an Australian. There you go. Blarp. We just invented a new term for what Anna Bullock does. She blarps. Gorgeous stuff. Thanks, folks. All the great comments. I think there was EU and other states. Harper's Dorothy, Ashby, so amazing. Also, and Alice Contrain. God, you have a great musical knowledge, Phil Hugg. I love the unexpected instruments appearing. Yeah, absolutely. Anna may know those people that you mentioned. I certainly don't. There you go. Anna's thanking you all there in her comments. And thanking you for your comments. It was excellent, Anna. Very good, Eamon. Steal away. The small ships. Okay, with blarp is the word of the night. B-L-A-R-P. Blarp. There we go. Okay, let's move on. Thank you very much, Anna Bullock, and for your great song, and Mark Summers there for kicking us off. We're going to stay in Australia via Ennis in County Clare. I wrote this. He says Paul Jackson is the man's name, with a song called Australian. I wrote this after a day's busking in Ennis in County Clare in Ireland, where I was asked all day long if I was Australian. He says, I thought it would be easier if I had a song that preempted this question. And like magic, while driving back to Lahinch, the song emerged lyrically and rhythmically. And he says a couple of weeks later, the chords and riff came along and it all married up beautifully. It's a fun tune to play and gets a great response. Wow, there you go. And featuring David Hipple here on drums and I think production as well. Thanks to David Hipple for turning me on to this fella here. This Australian, and he's great music. Paul Jackson is his name. Song is simply called Australian. Check out the images of Ireland, probably Lahinch, I believe. Take it away, sir.
Club, she did not speak. There was no small talk. She played the sound of water and took me for a walk. Then when it was time to leave, she asked where I was from. I turned and smiled at the breaking eyes. I said, I'm Australian, I'm Australian. Australian. She said she was from Hungary. I said that I was too, but I tied myself over at an expat barbecue. It was a different kind of hunger, saw me trudging through the rain. And I'm a long, long way from home, but I'm still Australian, I'm Australian. Australian. Now the indigenous Aussie may well disagree and say that I resemble more the girl from Hungary. Never tried to shake it, it's too hard to run from. lived 1,000 lives or more, but I'm still Australian. I'm Australian. 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 Australian.
Well, a sunset there over the cliffs of Moher. Gorgeous. Australian, written by Paul Jackson there, and audio and video production by David Hipple there. And what a great track, and a gorgeous song. As I said it before, I'd say it again, sure, the Australians, they're only tanned Irish. That's true. But isn't it great? The world of music is great. You have Australians in France and Le Hinch in County Clare. You have Belgian lads, Irish lads in Belgium, and it's so great. The world of music is great, and I love that song there. And thanks again to David Hipple, Aaron World Music. You can subscribe to that channel there, folks. He's got a great wealth of artists that he has worked with. Aaron World Music. Thank you. That's David there. His Facebook page, his YouTube channel. Sorry. And I missed that earlier as well, by the way. Eamon, get well soon. I see you have a bad cold on you. You're in the middle of you're in the middle of a 30-country tour, so hopefully that's not going to affect that too much. I hope you'll be back strong as always. But get well soon. Gorgeous song, and on this beautiful tune, I bid you good night. See you, lovely people, next week. Rebbe Jack, good night to you, sir, and thanks for being here. As always, love the video. It says Einstein, what a life on the road, just passing by. Lovely song. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Haunting, homesick pictures and catchy tune. Yeah, it would make you want to go over. All right, Anita, that's for sure. It would be a great road trip soundtrack, says the Black Flamingo. Very true. Very true. I love that. This show breaks down all the barriers and is so intermingling and international. Thanks, Phil. We try our best. We sure do. And that's it. You know, the world of music, that's it. There are no barriers. And thank you for that lovely comment. You have a live stream coming up as well soon, do you, Phil? You can let me know on the link, or if you can put a link in there, please do, by all means. And let us know when you're streaming again, or tell us, and I'll get a few heads over to you. I enjoyed that song and view. Yeah, thanks, Michael Songs. Much appreciated. Nice song and footage, Guitar Chris. Whoa, lovely song. Lovely, says Anna. Thank you, Anna. I love this man's tempo of singing. It rolls so sweet, fantastic video, and bravo. Thank you all very much. Camellia is laughing at the tanned Irish. Yeah, that's all you Australians are. Camellia, tanned Irish. It's so true. Thanks a million yourself, sir, and thank you for. We have another track from one of your artists next week as well. So come back to us. I'm going to play that other great lady video that you sent me over. Yeah, I like the witty lyrics, particularly that line about it was another kind of hunger or something like that. Kept me. She was Hungary and he was hungry. She was Hungary. Yeah, love it. I really love it. Slap like a Rebbe Jack, indeed. 27th of March is your next YouTube show, 8 p.m. UK time. That's 9 o'clock for us. Great. I will share that out once it's happening. Phil Hogg. In the meantime, folks, subscribe to Phil Hogg for great music as well. Please do. Ennis is another on your to-do list. Yeah, I've only been there once. I recorded a few Rua Room videos down there. It was great. Got a great place. I might join you over there, Phil Hogg, sometime in Ennis in County Clare. Be wonderful. It'd be great. We can track down Andy Irvine. Maybe he's floating around. You never know who you'd meet in Ennis and County Clare. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more serious on you now for this particular song. Esther is a fantastic Flemish singer-songwriter, and she recorded this new single of hers here in the Rua Room with me. and very proud of it. It's called Little Thing, and the video for it is fantastic as well, whoever made it. I'm going to just read a little piece that she wrote. She released this for International Women's Day, which was just a couple of days ago. And this is a small part of it. You can get the rest on her Facebook page. 4 years ago, she says, I chose abortion. This song got me through that difficult period. My mission is to help break the taboo, to make the topic discussable so we can support each other without judgment. And on that note, Esther's Little Thing.
Little spot on the screen, I see you but don't feel you. You're inside of me, part of me. Have me have someone else. It is almost like a dream, like I'm just watching everything from outside. Images are flashing by, but I can't stop this train. Though my mind is clear, my heart is set. This is not the moment, so I have to say goodbye, my dear. Goodbye, goodbye, little thing. That I would do this, but here we are. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Little spot on the screen, I see you but don't feel you. You're inside of me, part of me. Have me have someone else. It is almost like a dream, like I'm just living everything from outside. Images are flashing by, but I can't stop this train. Though my mind is clear, my heart is set. This is not the moment, so I have to say goodbye, my dear. Goodbye, goodbye, little thing. That I would do this, but here we are.
Yeah, the uber-talented, multi-instrumentalist, amazing vocalist that is Esther Gent's finest, and what a song, really. Strong song, released for International Women's Day. Beautiful, and proud to have recorded part of it anyway here at the Rua Room. Oh man, this grabs you by the throat, isn't it just? Thank you, Black Flamingo, for the comments. Thank you for all the comments. Love this song, especially the vocal vibe. Says Michael Songs. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. Beautiful song. Says David. Voice and production. and a great video. Love it. Great stuff. Thank you very much. Great voice and a nice song. Thanks, Anna. Wow, this is gorgeous. Music, images and words. Yeah, it's a complete package, isn't it? Fantastic. Really is. There's a round of applause to Michael Songs there again. Yeah. No one should have the right to judge a woman making decisions concerning her body except that woman. Correct and right, my friend. Indeed. Yes, it's fantastic. Lovely vocal indeed. Elizabeth Joan as policewoman. Just fab. Thanks, Phil. Yeah. Strong lyrics, strong story, lovely voice. Thank you, Mr. Bernstein. Much appreciated. Another level, indeed, Mr. Mojo. Just beautiful. Thank you very much for all the lovely comments, folks. It really is. We're going to stay in the female camp, and I met my next guest here on the next song. Belongs to Avi McGorty. Avi, I know Avi from many years ago, and I was touring over in Lyon in France. We met out there, of all places. Been good friends ever since, and always loved her original songs, and this is one of them that she just released as well. It's called Shallow Heart, somewhere from a beach in Waterford. Looks like a cold day for this video, but it looks like she got through it. So let's hear the new single from the great Avi. It's called Shallow Heart. Take it away, lady.
Swam every sea, and in every deep breath the waves would hear your name calling out. But now you're in knee deep, I can see there's no way you wish to try to swim further out. Shallow, shallow heart, shallow mind, frightened of your shadow when you hear me calling out. Shallow heart is what I find, and now it's something I can really do without. While you were caught among weeds, I was planting a seed. I was taking a chance on your heart. Pretty dumb and naive to believe it might see it would work if you swam further out, further out, further out. Shallow, shallow heart, shallow mind, frightened of your shadow when you hear me calling out. Shallow heart is what I find, and now it's something I can really do without. Shallow heart, shallow mind, frightened of your shadow when you hear me calling out. Shallow heart is what I find, and now it's something I can really do You can never reap what you never sowed. My love is deep, but your feet were too cold. From the start you should have said you didn't want in, 'cause your heart was never mine to begin. To begin, to begin with. Shallow, shallow heart, shallow mind, frightened of your shadow when you hear me calling out. Shallow heart is what I find, and now it's something I can really do without. Shallow heart, shallow mind, frightened of your shadow when you hear me calling out. Shallow heart is what I find, and now it's
Here she is. Avi, aka Avi McGorty, one of Ireland's finest, and just great stuff as always. Top class from Avi, and she can't be here tonight in the chat, but I know you can show her some love in the comments, and she'll read them later on if you're watching the replay, especially. Great song and video, says the Black Flamingo. Thank you, Joe. The quality tonight is amazing, says Phil Hogg. Great song, great voice and video. Thank you, Phil. Much appreciated. As dark as it is beautiful. Love it, says Guitar Chris. Yeah, I love the videography in that as well, apart from the production of the music, but what a great video. Very nice to put together this video, underlining the lyrics and the vibe. Thanks, Anita, and great to have you tuned in from Oslo, in Norway. Fantastic. And a round of applause there from the fantastic man himself, Michael Songs. Beautiful, says Anna. Thank you. Hartelijk bedankt, Anna. Yeah, magical song, funky beat, another strong video. Kattegat, whatever that means. Thanks very much, Stephen the Good Mojo. Stunning, super voice and playful video. Yeah, Avi is great. New discovery for me. Thanks, Eamon. And thank you also for your comment on Esther there as well. Some of these comments come in a bit after the video. Sorry about that. Esther's song was really beautifully said and touching, very personal one about a rough, tough topic. Wonderful, heartfelt songwriting. Beautiful. Thanks very much for your kind words, sir. Much appreciated. And by the way, she's from Zottegem. I stand corrected. Yeah, I said Ghent, but close enough. Living in Ghent at least. Thanks, guys and girls, for those lovely comments. Much appreciated. So look at... bear with me. Let me do a quick one of these, guys. I will get through it as quick as I can. Necessary Evil. Right, so folks, you are listening and watching, of course, the Songwriter Show here at Songs from the Rua Room, my YouTube channel dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. And a reminder that tonight's show is brought to us by Sangreal, the world of the Celts and more. Check out sangreal.be. They have a great free newsletter and a Celtic shop, stuff like that. They would appreciate that very much. They sure would. And of course, a reminder to give us the old video tonight a thumbs up if you would. 16 likes, wow. And 21 of you watching, by God. Hello and welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, and subscribe, of course, folks. Don't forget to hit the old subscribe button. That would be fantastic as well. Beside the subscribe button, there is a button called join. The channel has moved into a different realm where I can make a little bit of money if you are so inclined. There is a PayPal link underneath. Feel free to hit that if you want to drop a price of a coffee in there. You can become a Songs from the Rua Room channel member for $4.99 a month. And if you want to do that, please feel free to do so. No obligation, but it just means you can kind of help support the project here in the long term. And again, thanks to Rebbe Jack, and thanks very much to Stephen the Good Mojo, who are the brand new members. So if I get enough members, maybe we'll do a few exclusive live streams for those members, stuff like that. Thanks very much. Michael Songs, love that you're here hanging out with us. So that's just something I want to mention. Channel membership, it's something you can do. Links below to that, and of course links below to all the artists you're going to hear tonight on the show, folks. Go and check them out. Check out those great artists. Check out their music. Subscribe to their channels, all that kind of stuff. Do all the free stuff, and then if you're so inclined or you're in a position to go and buy their music or their merch, that really helps them more than Spotify, more than anything does is when you buy their music. So anyway, let's move along. The Rua Room Sunday Showcase, folks, is happening on the 24th of March, the last Sunday of the month, over there in Eeklo. We've got a wonderful lineup again this month, and I hope you'll be able to come over and join us if you're in the Belgian, in the area of Eeklo. The Monotroll Kid is going to be the featured artist. He'll do a 6-song set. We have the brilliant Billy Congé, the brilliant Mando, the brilliant Brother of a Feather, and we have the brilliant Fawn, who are going to come. You'll be able to find videos of all of those artists on my channel if you want to research what they do and who they are and all that stuff. But it's going to be it's always a wonderful afternoon. It's at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock doors open, 4 o'clock show. 24th of March. Please put it in the agenda and come and support us. If you want an open mic in Ghent tomorrow, it's happening. That's the place to be. Is the Herberg Macarius in Ghent, and it's the 43rd edition. It's not really. It's a showcase really. 6 or 7 great artists. We have Kiss and Ride. We have Jarna Brimmel. We have Ray Ney. We have Puma Snuart. Joanna, Jonathan Demble, and a special guest there from Germany, I believe, Petra Barenwald. So it's going to be a great one tomorrow. I really going to be there myself tomorrow, all going to plan. Come over and support the open mic in, and any open mic if you can. A couple of gigs coming up. We spoke to Rebbe Jack on the stream earlier. Rebbe Jack is doing a live stream here from the Rua Room. His brand new album is out. I only have the sticker so far. I'm looking forward to the actual disc. And you can join us here on the channel on the 22nd of March at 8 o'clock European time. Rebbe Jack's a fantastic performer. He'd probably perform mainly in Flemish songs, but he always has a few thrown in there in English as well. Come and check him out. He's a really great supporter of the channel and of live music and the songwriter scene in general. And a great chatter here on the show as well. Rebbe Jack, check him out on a full multi-camera live stream here from the Rua Room. That's 8 o'clock, March 22nd. I hope you'll join us for that. Keep an eye on social media or join the event there. Another great gig. My boy Peter Arnout is in Gregor Samsa this Friday, 15th of March at 8 o'clock. Hopefully you'll get over to that. It's in the Oudeburg area there in Ghent, and it's going to be a great show. Lovely intimate room, little semi-acoustic set there from the great one and only Peter Arnout, the man that I'm doing my best to manage, Peter Arnout, and he's great artist. If I can help you with any of that stuff, folks, audio recording, video production, guitar lessons, event management, all that stuff, I do my best to provide here. Sing at the Rua Room is my email address. If you are interested in any of that stuff, or you know somebody who is in the Belgian area, please let me know. Quick shout out to the companies that I've been associated with here on the channel and as a solo performing artist. Kaiser Capo's SCE mics, Triad Orbit, Stand Systems with a 10% discount there on the European website proactiveaudio.eu. If you want to check those out, use my promo code. G-Sharp Guitars from Norway, they're American now, of course. Holy Cow Straps, Hiscox cases from England, and I am official reseller of AER acoustic amplifiers as well. Or if you need information about any of that stuff, folks, please do not hesitate to get in touch via social media or by the old telephone, whatever way you want to reach out. Let me know if I can help. Brilliant. And a big thank you to all the artists who have generously put some work my way over the last few years. It is much appreciated. So that concludes that little ad break, and thank you for bearing with me. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So we're here for music. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with the show. The show must go on. I want to shout out to Joe there from the Black Flamingo for recommending this fella here. He recommended a few good artists, and I'm going to get through them bit by bit, hopefully, Joe. Tonight's recommendation from Joe is James Honeycutt. Great name, Joe. James Honeycutt. Risk the Fall is the name of the song. And let me just make sure it's cued and ready to roll. Yeah, it is. What can I say about James Honeycutt? I didn't know the man at all. He's a singer-songwriter, an author, mala maker. You know the lovely wooden beads? I think they're wooden anyway. I think they're called mala. Mala maker from the Pacific Northwest, and an advocate for the rights and well-being of all beings, planet and animals included. Lovely, love that. I believe that we are forever connected in our stories and literally bound by the same basic needs and interests, while simultaneously tied to another's fate as well. You can read more about that on his website, which is below in the information section. Love this song. It's called Risk the Fall. New artist for me. Well impressed. James Honeycutt, take it away.
I don't care where you came from, don't care much where you've been, and I don't give a damn about what they say. I'm rarely one to judge, try not to hold a grudge, even if you rub me the wrong way, 'cause there's more to life than we will sides to truth than life could ever show. So don't tell me I'm a fool to reach out my hand to everyone, every time, and risk the fall. Don't tell me that I sin just because I look within. We all have our rights and our wrongs, and it's hard to choose a side when blood flows out from pride. And I clearly hear us singing the same songs. Yes, there's more to this than we will ever know, and more sides to truth than life could ever show. Don't tell me I'm a fool to hold out my hand to everyone, every time, and risk the fall. I've opened up my heart only to have it torn apart. So many times I've chased her down the lane, walked away both proud and tall, been thrown out about 2 foot small. Yet I'm still burning from the flame, 'cause there's more to love than we will ever know, and more sides to truth than life could ever show. So don't tell me I'm a fool to hold out my hand to everyone, every time, and risk the fall. To everyone, every time, and risk the fall. To everyone, every time, and risk the fall.
Yes, sorry, James Honeycutt. What a sound, what a voice, and what a songwriter. And thanks to Joe again for, letting me know about that man, James Honeycutt. James will be in Belgium in September. Really great. I mean, maybe he'll want to stop by the Rua Room, says the Black Flamingo. Well, you know, I'd love that, Joe, and you can come down yourself. Both of you can come down. We'll give you both the Rua Room treatment, and we'll get a sound recorded by James Honeycutt. I would love that, absolutely. If he has a day off, or if he's in the mood, you need to be in the mood for those kind of things when you're on tour. But yeah, thank you, Joe, and thanks very much again for recommending that artist. Back to the sound, the 50s is Anita, very nice. Yeah, old timey. I love that sound. I really do. Very, very cool. Oh yes, what was I going to say? Looking at the comments that are flying in here. So clear and easy to listen to, says Anna Bulik. Love it. Thanks, Anna. I agree wholeheartedly. Great sound, retro sound indeed. Love that. Right up your alley too, Small Chips. I know that. Yeah, gorgeous stuff. I love this sound and song, says Stephen. Thank you, well, sir. And a big wow from Anna. Old-fashioned in the best sense possible. Yeah, retro, I suppose, Chris, is what we're after. But it's isn't it just amazing what you can do with just a voice and a guitar. There's Wim de Meester. Goeie avond, sir. Lovely to have you with us. Thanks for dropping in. A nice folk song indeed. Beautiful and affecting with the retro vibes, says Phil Hogg. Clear as a bell voice. Yeah, his voice just kind of rings out like a bell. Indeed, it does. Oh, yeah. How do you keep up this level of top songs, Burman? Burman is neighbour in Flemish, by the way, in case you're wondering, in case you think he's calling me names. I know, I didn't mute myself in it. I know, I'm trying not to mute myself, Stephen. Just don't mute it now. Don't jinx it now, or I will mute myself. Yeah, you see, I put in work into these shows and find great artists for you, Stephen, and that's why the level is high. Luke D is awake. Hiya, Luke. He just jumped up in the bed and went, "Oh no, the show! I'm missing the show." Old school style folk singer, sounding fresh too. Thanks very much, Eamon. Indeed. And Phil Hogg laughing at my silliness. I know. That's great. Very much looking forward to if that man comes to Belgium, Joe from the Black Flamingo. Please bring him down. I'm going to try and catch his show. He's probably, I assume he's gigging in your venue there, Joe, James Honeycutt. And again, folks, links to everybody in the info section below. Go and check them out. Give them a subscribe. Give them a follow. Doesn't cost a thing. Helps the artist a great deal. But we're going to stay in America. We're going to go to Winchester, Kentucky. Winchester, Kentucky. I don't know how you say it. Have you got a Kentucky accent? I don't know. Stop. A trio of picking, singing, songwriting women from Winchester, Kentucky, spreading joy through harmony and sunflowers. Do you like that introduction? There you go. You heard of the Lasses, of course, who we played in the room here recently, but these Kentucky girls are called Them Lasses. Sweet Mountain Music is the name of the song, so it'll give you an idea of what's coming. And they're down in the creek, and they're singing their song, Down the Creek in Kentucky. Down the Kentucky, the creeks of Kentucky. Here they are, Them Lasses. Love this. Check it out.
I went down to the river to wash my hands and watch it like a sculptor carve the land. I went down to the river to wash my hands, let that water make me a new man. Yeah, that cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cleanse my soul. Cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cleanse my soul. I lay down by the river onto the earth that's held me strong and steady since my birth. I lay down by the river, lay down onto the earth. Just you and me need to know my worth. And that cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cleanse my soul. Cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cold mountain water, cleanse my soul. Then I climbed up a mountain to see what I'd find. I'm taking all around me with my eyes. And I climbed up a mountain, I climbed up real high to feel that warm and burning in my thighs, and taking that sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, cleanse my soul. Sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, cleanse my soul. Then I started a fire to gather around, to share my stories, journey through my sound. Yeah, I started a fire and we gathered around to sing this song together. It's the sound of that sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, cleanse my soul. Sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, cleanse my soul. Sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, cleanse my soul. Sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, sweet mountain music, cleanse my soul. Yeah, I started a fire. I went down to the river, down on the earth, climbed a mountain, and I started a fire.
Wow, from the creeks of Kentucky, Them Lasses. I want to bring Them Lasses over to Europe and get them do a double bill with the Lasses, the Dutch girls in the Netherlands. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, the scenery, the harmony, just wow, says the Black Flamingo. Absolutely, absolutely. Slight touch of the Judds, says Anita. Flies on the butter, the intro and the solo, and yet unique and very capturing. Lovely harmonies and video. Nice one. Small Ship says, Them Lasses sound sweet like molasses. Very good. Beautiful. Great harmony, says Luke G. And he's clapping there as well. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. There's Serena McQuarrie. Love my Kentucky girls, I assume. Yeah, Serena's in the band, of course. Lovely to have you with us, Serena from Kentucky. And what a great band. Really, really great. Keep up the good work over there. And thanks for tuning in. Very authentic, real country music, says Chris. Isn't it just gorgeous? Absolutely. Reminded me a little bit about the scene, a scene from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, or something like that. I love it. Absolutely. Lively harmonies, Them Lasses. Thanks, Eamon. Yeah, lively and lovely. Yeah. Hello, Oslo John. Good to have you with us. John Woods, great singer-songwriter from England, living in Oslo. Good to have you. Thanks for tuning in. Sounds like the good old times, says Wim de Meester. Echt waar, sir. And thanks again. Very evocative, says Phil. Them Lasses. Says yes. You want to come over to Europe? Yes. Someone bring them to Europe, for God's sake. Yeah. Oh, like an Appalachian vibe, I feel like. Flat feet dancing. Yeah, do. Mind your doggy. Thanks for having us. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for permission to play that gorgeous track on my show, Serena. Much appreciated. Really. Really do. You're all saying hello to each other. I gotta stop trying to do a Kentucky accent here. I'll move on. They're called Them Lasses. Go and check them out in the links below, folks. And a couple of more songs. A man waiting patiently there with a head cold on him. He's on an incredible 30 country tour. Would you believe it? One of the great blues players. Not part of the band, Serena. Just one of their groupies. Very cool. Sorry, Serena. I thought you were in the band. But them lassies are watching. It looks like I see them there saying yes. Bring us to Europe. But thanks for being here, Serena. But great. Eamon McCormick is up next, and he's a fantastic blues singer, rocker indeed. Just recently played in Belgium as well, and no stranger to the stage. He worked with all the greats, including Rory Gallagher. This is a fantastic song of his called No Airs and Graces. It's a Rory Gallagher tribute. And as I said, he's on a 30 country tour at the moment with an amazing rock show. If you get a chance to see him, I think you're in Germany now. Is that am I right in saying that? Eamon, let me know. I know all of his tour dates will be on his web link below, folks. So please check him out. Eamon McCormick, and a great tribute song, one of his many great songs. This one I particularly like. It's a tribute to the great bluesman that he worked with as well. He actually played with Rory Gallagher, did a bit of gigging with the man in his day. Let me know in the comments, did anyone see Rory Gallagher live ever in your life? I'd be curious to know. Here he is, Eamon McCormick. Take it away, sir.
Play, I was 9 or 10. Never thought I'd meet you, or we'd become good friends. No airs or graces, no change in faces, just a smile. You talk fingers how to play. From my heart in so many ways. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening when I say I know you live, you were quite young, but I got your records, the spirit lives on. So many people, you moved in your way, still hear the echoes your old guitar played. You travel places, no change in faces, just a smile. I hope you found some peace of mind, and you met your heroes, and you're jamming all the time. I still remember my brother told me you had left his side. I know you live, you were quite young, but I got your records, the spirit lives on. So many people, you moved in your way, still hear the echoes your old guitar played. No airs or graces, you traveled places with just a smile. You're a million miles away, and I can hear you. Yes, I hear you play. You play the blues, 'cause you've nothing in this world left to lose. You travel places, no airs or graces, just a smile. No airs or graces, you travel places with just a smile. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Eamon McCormack, Dublin's finest blues man, and a wonderful tribute to his friend there, Rory Gallagher. No Airs and Graces. What a great song, and brilliant. Thanks again, Eamon, for permission to play that tonight on the show. Really appreciate it. I'm really digging this. He says great work, says Michael Songs. Thanks to Michael Songs, and I really appreciate you being here very much. So, saw Rory on the famous German show, says Chris. Rockpalast, unfortunately never live on stage. He was one of my idols when I started to play the guitar. That's nice to hear, and thank you very much. Love this song, he says, by the way. Hashtag Eamon McCormack, and a round of applause. Eamon's the finest out there. Chris, if you get a chance, check out his tour. He's in Germany at the moment, and maybe you get a chance to meet and greet the great Eamon McCormack. Tell him I sent you. You never know. He might even buy you a pint. Beautiful song, beautiful tribute, says Phil Hogg. Great sound, what a voice from Small Ships there. And an awesome tribute to an awesome artist, says the Black Flamingo, Joe from the Black Flamingo. Stephen's funny comment there. I had drinks with Rory on the Gensa Feastin' back in the day. You did. You told me that story a long time ago. He didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was, but we had fun. There you go. Never meet your idols, as they say. Thanks, Stephen. Lovely playing and pace, says Oliver. Hello, Oliver, excuse me, for dropping into the mic. I might be having a small beer, maybe not. Oliver's great to see you. Yeah, I heard about that shocking Alex Lebus, a blues man who died today, yesterday at 50. Yeah, I didn't know him personally, but I heard about it today. Yeah, rest in peace to that man. Rest in peace, Alex. Thanks for the comment, by the way. Good to have you with us here as well. I love this, says Anna. I do too, Anna. It's a great track. Sounds a little bit like Neil Young with a better voice. There you go, Eamon. Comment of the night. Thanks very much, Wim. Much appreciated. But I'm a fan of Neil Young. Wimika, you're a funny man. Thank you. I said Eamon on a massive European tour, 30 countries, he says, or something like that, something crazy. I hope that head cold dissipates and you're back in action in full. It's not as bad as when you sing with a head cold, Eamon McCormack. I hope you're doing fine. Lots of Irish artists on the show, folks, tonight. As I said, on the run up to St. Patrick's Day on Sunday, the 17th of March. If you're out celebrating, do so sensibly and mind yourselves out there. It can be rough. One more song, and it is indeed from an Irish artist, one of my favourite, another Dubliner, a fellow called Mark Dignam. Mark Dignam would have grown up. I did an interview with Mark on the channel on the Raving with Rua series. He's a very interesting man with really great songs. Mark Dignam is living in New York at the moment. And he's got a great gig coming up with the one and only, his buddy actually from the road. They used to bus together on Grafton Street, a fellow called Glenn Hansard. You'll know Glenn Hansard from the Frames and of course from the Glenn Hansard show. So Mark is going to be the opening act at the City Winery in New York. If anybody is in the New York area, you really have to check that show out. It's going to be an amazing night in the City Winery in New York on the 18th of March. Not to be missed, Mark Dignam, and here he is with a load of friends singing his wonderful song Tallahassee. Love this artist, love this guy. You will too, I'm sure. Mark Dignam from Dublin, living in New York. Tallahassee.
2, 3, 4, Here's some cake. Do you want to sing with us? You want to sing? Come on, Jeremy. Amy. It'll only cost you $20. Come on. What's so hard this morning? Popped the wood shade. I said was wrong. Realized my mistake. Now I'm screaming down the highway, trying to find where you have gone. Don't think I've made a mess like this in so very long. Here we go. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee, the clouds coming down. Gonna beat a storm to Tallahassee, the clouds coming down. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee, the clouds coming down. I know I've really done it now. Say you're not coming back. My heart is an origami project that's stamped on flat. Now I'm screaming down the highway, trying to find where you have gone. Don't think I've made a mess like this in oh so very long. Here we go. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee and the clouds coming down. Beat a storm to Tallahassee and the clouds coming down. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee and the clouds coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Used to fill your dance card every weekend when we were young. Do you remember how I used to hold you softly? Can we try it one more time? One more time, one more time, one more, come on. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee and the clouds coming down. Sing, come on, come on. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee and the clouds coming down. Come on, Americans, come on. Trying to beat a storm to Tallahassee and the clouds coming down, coming down.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you to everybody here.
The mighty, the one and only Mark Dignam, and you can catch Mark at the City Winery, New York, opening up for Glenn Hansard. He's doing a solo spot there, opening up for the great Glenn Hansard. If you're around on the 18th of March, that's the place to be in New York City, the City Winery. Folks, that is the end of show number 49.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Probably missed most of it, says Chris Lane. World time changes are paying. Yeah, you changed over to lightsaber changing, saving time, whatever you call it in America, or something, did you? Maybe that's why. But anyway, you're always welcome, Chris, and you really are. She had me at the accent, says Anita. She likes the old Irish accent, does Anita. And the slide guitar. There you go. You can't beat it. Thanks for the songs and chats, folks. See you later. Big love from Good Mojo. Thanks for being here. My dear channel member and good friend, Stephen the Good Mojo Smith. Lovely to have you with us tonight. I still think his voice sounds a bit like Fergal Sharkey in the undertones. Okay. Not bad at all. I don't think he'd worry about that. What a joyful number. It's just Small Ships and super show as always, Dahi. Thanks very much. Mr. Great to have you. Tuned in all the way from Tasmania. And great church choir, says Luke D. Absolutely. Thanks for the great song night, says Anna. Much appreciated. Good night to you, and thank you for tuning in from little old Ireland. Thanks for the nice comment earlier on, says Eamon McCormick. He said, yeah, his haircut, he did your own haircut. It was recorded live in Holland, he said, towards the end of 2020, mid-COVID. Did you SE the state of my COVID haircut? Was that a typo, or were you referring to the SE mics that I promote, Eamon? It's very clever. I saw the state of your hair, yeah. But it was great, considering it was self-made. So glad I tuned in tonight, says Joe from Black Flamenco. Thank you very much for being here, Joe. And keep me posted about that man when he goes over to play. I'd love to have him in the studio for sure. Thanks, Dahi, and all the featured artists tonight. Jay, give them a round of applause. Yay! All fantastic artists. Check out the links in the description below, folks. Don't be shy. Root them out. And give them a bit of support if you can. I still have my COVID haircut, says Phil. Brilliant songs and artists tonight, Dahi. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. Much appreciated. Mark is great. Eamon, he sure is. And a festive one to finish, indeed, Anita. For sure. Thanks for nice company and music, guys. Thanks, Dahi. Off to Doolin now for some more music. A bit of diddly eye, Davy. Do they let drummers into trad sessions in Doolin, do they? Wow. Or maybe you don't want to play it. Maybe you're just going for the music. But have a great night over there. Say hello to any of the trad heads I may know. Great performance indeed, Wim, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My COVID haircut is never getting a haircut, says Chris Lane. Fantastic. I don't have to worry about that. I'm all good. The rub of a wet rag in the morning, we're done. Yeah, enjoy the legendary Doolin, indeed. Phil, indeed. This is what music is all about. Bring it all together. Thank you, Hans. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Lightsaber time. Yeah, I just caught it dumb. Lord, so many great comments. Thank you all for being here, folks. I'm going to do my little song while I still have you here. Thank you for watching the show, for subscribing and helping the channel grow. See you next Monday night. Same time, same place. That's right, that's right. Good night. Thanks, everybody. See you down the road. Same time, same place next week. Thank you for all the live chatters. Thank you for the likes, subscriptions, and all the cool comments. If you're watching the replay, show the artist some love in the comment section. See you next week. Thank you very much, and good night.